Prince Andrew was pictured riding around the Windsor Estate earlier this morning, and he looked absolutely chuffed. Prince Andrew was pictured grinning as he rode around the Windsor Estate early on Saturday morning. The disgraced royal, 64, was wrapped up warm on his typical Saturday outing as the row over Royal Lodge continues. Andrew, who was accompanied by a friend, looked in high spirits as they made their way through the Windsor Estate. Andrew's latest appearance is a far cry from near disaster last Monday, when he was almost thrown from his horse. Andrew has been at loggerheads with King Charles for some time, as the 76-year-old monarch is reportedly keen for his brother to move out of his 30-room home. The royal has lived at Royal Lodge since 2003, after having been granted a 75-year lease agreement by the Crown Estate. His ex-wife Sarah Ferguson also lives on the estate. The king is said to want to move his brother into a smaller royal residence. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's former home, Frogmore Cottage, is said to have been a preferred alternative for Andrew and Sarah. In a bid to evict Andrew, the king is said to have axed his private security and £1 million allowance. Despite this, the Duke of York has reportedly managed to secure funds for the mansion's upkeep. Property expert Robin Edwards, of Curtains, has recently told GB News that Andrew could now stay at Royal Lodge due to one reason. They said, as long as Prince Andrew can continue to pay the not insignificant upkeep costs of maintaining Royal Lodge as per the terms of his 2003 lease, King Charles and the freeholder the Crown Estate won't be able to turf him or his descendants out. The 75-year lease agreement, in lieu of rent, requires Andrew to undertake refurbishments of Royal Lodge at his own expense. In September 2002, that was conservatively estimated at £7.5 million excluding VAT. Andrew is said to be keen on the idea that his daughters will one day inherit Royal Lodge. Princesses Beatrice, 36, and Eugenie, 34, do not live at the home and are both married with children. Beatrice currently resides in the UK and Eugenie splits her time between the UK and Portugal.